When we see it, you see it, and we have breaking news to deliver on the promise of this broadcast here on CBS News 24/7. This comes from the White House. Russia has just released detained American teacher Marc Fogel. That is news out of the White House. So we have an idea of exactly how this played out, and it's interesting because it speaks to what is happening relative to talks with Russia, talks with Ukraine, and some potential deal-making here. So I just want to get into this. Steve Witkoff, who is a special envoy by President Donald Trump, just left Russian airspace with Mr. Fogel. Mr. Fogel, keep in mind, was arrested in August of 2021. He was serving a 14-year prison sentence in the Russian prison system. His family and supporters say he was traveling with medically prescribed marijuana. So Mike Walls did not say how the deal played out because it was a deal that was made. Apparently, Russia and the U.S. negotiated an exchange to ensure Fogel's release. Here's what we don't know, what that exchange meant, what the U.S. side bargained, what the Russians bargained here. But we do know the previous work of exchanges really didn't do anything. But Mr. Walls, and this is interesting and fundamental to our current time as we speak to the war between Russia and Ukraine, he said that this development with the release of American teacher Marc Fogel is, and these are his words, a sign that we are moving in the right direction to end the brutal and terrible war in Ukraine. Pretty fascinating here. Now, you are seeing Mr. Fogel's family there. They released a statement saying this has been the darkest and most painful period of our lives, but today we begin to heal. So once again, American teacher Marc Fogel has been released. He just left Russian airspace with Mr. Trump's special envoy, Steve Witkoff. Pretty fascinating times we are in right now, and so more breaking news, a hostage release to talk about. What will this say relative to Russia's war in Ukraine? Mr. Witkoff says it seems to mean there's a little bit of softening where a deal is concerned. We'll be watching that one closely.